Hello everyone, if you are a Brazilian football fan, if you want to know everything that's going on in Brazilian football right now, this is your channel. My name is Ronaldo Ferreira and I'm speaking all the way here from São Paulo, Brazil. Yes, finally, Brasileirão is coming, alright? Please don't forget to subscribe, give us the thumbs up, share this video, leave a comment, tell your friends, and if you can and if you want to contribute to the growth of this channel, my PayPal account is in the first comment and in the description of this video. Right, let's get to work. As Brasileirão is coming, all right, this video is to introduce to you all the 20 clubs that will play in Serie A this year, 2025, all right? So I will start with the 4 clubs that ascended from the Serie B last year, from the second division. And this first video will be cover 10 clubs, and the next video will cover another 10 clubs. So 20 clubs in Serie A this year, right? All right, and I will divide this segment, each club with 3 segments, a brief, description of the club, where it's from, who to keep an eye on, all right, and the chances, all right? But of course, these chances are based on my opinion. All right, so let's get started. Ceará, all right, Ceará is from Ceará State, from the capital, Fortaleza, all right. The chances are not good, almost 0, all right. Ceará has been in and out of Serie A, like 1 year it plays, the other year it goes to the second division, and so on and so forth. He is the arch rival of Fortaleza from the same stage. To keep an eye on is Pedro Raul. He's a striker, really good, tall guy. Fernandinho, midfielder, really, really good guy too. All right. And that's it. All right. Let's go. Sport. Sport is from Pernambuco State, from the capital, Recife. It's a really traditional club. Sport won Brasileirão once in 1987. All right. Brasileirão had other name, but Sport won. Sport won one Brasileirão and one Copa do Brasil, and won some Campeonatos Pernambucanos, okay? It's a really traditional club in Pernambuco, along with Náutico and Santa Cruz, all right? To keep an eye on is Lucas Lima, midfielder, good. Pepa, the coach, is a Portuguese guy, he's doing a very good job in sport. Pablo, striker, also tall man. He was recently transferred from Atlético Paranaense. Atlético Paranaense was relegated to the second division, and then they lost some key players. Pablo is one of them. He was transferred from Atlético Paranaense to Sport, okay? And the chances to win are 0. So sorry. Santos. Santos is Neymar's team, okay? So Neymar returned from after 13 years playing abroad. He's playing for Santos, but he's not going to stay here for long. I think his contract covers only 13 games, all right? So he's not going to stay here. I don't know if he's going to renew this contract. I have no idea. But this current contract is only for more 13 games. He played some games in Paulista, Campeonato Paulista, then he was injured, and then that's it. He's in recover. So to keep an eye on, of course, is Neymar. Okay, and the Guilherme is a really good player. He's a striker. He scored a lot of goals, in 7 or 10 goals. Campeonato Paulista is really, really good. Okay, the chances to win with or without Neymar is 0. All right. Mirassol is, I'm reading here because when I look down, I'm reading. Mirassol is the little brother of Campeonato Brasileiro, of Brasileirão. Mirassol is from a city of the same name in the countryside of São Paulo, Mirassol, and they have climbed all the steps to Serie A. They start in the 4th division, Serie D, and then went up until last year they ascended from Serie B. Mirassol sold a player called Luis Araújo some years ago to Europe. Today Luis Araújo plays in Flamengo, and they took this money instead of doing something, buying another fancy player or doing something not exactly legal with the money. They decided to invest this money in their training center. They have one of the most modern training centers in Brazil and is in the country. Mirassol is a very tiny city. I think Mirassol has something around 65 to 70,000 people. It's a really, really small city, okay? To keep an eye on is Reinaldo. Reinaldo is a left wing. He played for big clubs in Brazil. De La Torre is a striker, you know. He's a Brazilian national, but he has Italian citizenship. And the chances to win is, zero. You know, recently the president said that they are in Brasileirão Serie A to learn, and make money first. Okay, let's go. Bragantino, Red Bull Bragantino. Bragantino is from Red Bull Group. All right, they were like with problems last year. They almost got relegated, but they received a lot of investments from Red Bull. Jurgen Klopp came this year, I know. Jurgen Klopp came to supervise, you know, to see the club, the installation, everything. He was here like for a week. You know, he was really impressed, by the way. To keep an eye on is John John. John John was recently transferred from Palmeiras to Bragantino. He's a really good player, midfielder. You know, he's a spectacular left foot. All right, young man. You know, Eduardo Sacha is striker. You know, he plays in the right, if I'm not mistaken. And the chances to win is zero. All right. Next, Juventude. Juventude is one of the three clubs from Rio Grande do Sul. Rio Grande do Sul has three clubs in Campeonato Brasileiro. Juventude is one of them, and it's not from the capital because the other two, Grêmio and Internacional, they are from the capital. Juventude is from a city called Caxias. Okay, it's not a small city. It's like 400, 300,000 people there. It's Juventude has one of the best pitches in Brazil. It was really good. It's like a carpet, really nice. But to play there is really tough, especially in the winter time. You know, because it gets cold in the south during winter. To keep an eye on is Nene. Nene is 43 years old. He played in many clubs in Brazil, you know, especially in Fluminense. And he spent some time playing for PSG in France, all right? 43 years old, still playing, all right? And the chances to win are, you know, zero. Sorry. Vasco da Gama. Vasco da Gama is one of the four clubs from Rio de Janeiro. Vasco da Gama is a big club, is a traditional club, but it has been having some financial problems. Vasco da Gama became a SAF, S-A-F. SAF is when a private entity takes over the administration of the football of this club. Not exactly only football. You know, transfer, investment, this kind of thing. So Vasco is one. To keep an eye on is Argentina's Verratti, you know, really good striker. You know, he scored a lot of goals last year for Vasco da Gama. Felipe Coutinho is a homeboy, so he left Vasco. He was really young. He went to Europe, spent a lot of time there. You remember when he was playing in England, okay? Then he went to Saudi Arabia or Qatar. I don't know. I think it's Qatar. Okay. Now he's back. Back home, and he's not playing a lot because he's injured all the time, so he's not doing so well. Maybe this year changes. Francis Dimitri Payet, all right, so he was playing France, then he signed with Vasco. A lot of people thought that he would leave in the beginning of this year, no, but he stayed. He's going to play Brasileirão this year, all right, and the chances to win are zero. Sorry, Vasco. Next, São Paulo. São Paulo is from São Paulo State. It's a huge club. Has a lot of titles, you know, famous. But the club hasn't won Brasileirão since 2006. São Paulo is the only club in Brazil that won the Brasileirão 3 times in a row. So you see how difficult this is? 3 times in a row. So São Paulo is the only club who did that. To keep an eye on is Lucas Moura. Lucas Moura, you know, spent some time. He spent a lot of time playing in Europe, if you remember, you know, semi-final, Tottenham. Argentina's Caleri, you know, good striker, but he hasn't scored a lot this year. Since last year, because he was injured last year, then he left. He was operated on, and then he's in not good shape, but he's really good. Ecuador's Arboleda is a defender, tall guy, you know, really good. The chances to win are good. All right, it's not zero. São Paulo has good chances. All right. Let's see. Depends on Lucas. São Paulo depends on its stars, Lucas and Caleri. All right. Internacional. Internacional is the other club. Is a big club from Rio Grande do Sul. All right. Is arch arrival of Grêmio. All right, from the capital, Porto Alegre. All right. Both Grêmio and Internacional had problems last year because of the floodings that affected everywhere in the capital city, Porto Alegre. But Internacional is a huge club. They won Campeonato Gaúcho some days ago, all right, against Grêmio. To keep an eye on is Valencia, Ecuador's Ener Valencia, striker. He's the captain of Ecuador national team, Ecuador's national team. Colombia's Borré, good, also striker. And then defender called Vitão. All right, I know it's hard to pronounce, but he's a really good player. And the chances to win are really good. Really, really, really good. Okay. Vitória from Bahia State, from the capital, Salvador. All right. Vitória is doing good job. So last year they won Campeonato Baiano. This year they lost to Bahia. Right. To keep an eye on is Mateuzinho, midfielder, number 10, really good. Lucas Halter, a defender, also very good. And the coach, Carpini is a young coach. He was in São Paulo last year, but he didn't do a good job, and now he's in Vitória. And the chances to win are, Vitória, 0. But they have their stadium is always packed, all rounds, all the 29 rounds, all the rounds Brasileirão. Vitória is their stadium is packed. Grêmio, another club from Rio Grande do Sul, from the capital, Porto Alegre. Really traditional, all right. Won Libertadores, Brasileirão, club World Cup. It's a really traditional team. To keep an eye on is Denmark's Braithwaite. I don't know if I'm pronounced correctly. Braithwaite. Who else? Let me see here. I wrote some things here. Just a second. Okay. Quinteiros, the coach. He did a good job in Vélez Sarsfield last year. All right. The keeper, Volpe. He was in São Paulo, then he moved to Mexico, I think. Now he's back to Brazil. He's really good, and the chances are good. Not really good, just good. All right. So I guess that's it for now. So these are 10 clubs. So the next video I'll introduce to you. This is a quick introduction. So when during this championship, I will make more comments over the clubs. Just an introduction, right? So I guess that's it for now, and I see you in the next videos.